Are you responsible for your own sequence to put it back on, or do you have like actual sequence elves that come in and put stuff on?
We have a wardrobe staff that takes care of all that for us.
And how many strong is the wardrobe staff? Are we talking like a lot of people here? Because I imagine these costumes take a lot of work.
They do, yeah.
They do. There are quite a few on the wardrobe staff. I don't know exactly how many, but there's probably one dresser per every 3 to 4 women.
Oh,
Wow.
my. Wouldn't you like to have that?
Oh my gosh, how fantastic.
Well, granted, you'd have to wear a bow in your hair like that.
Well, that's
okay. Now, the Rockettes, of course, it's very famous for like being a New York, East Coast kind of thing. And but everybody kind of knows about them all over the place because of like the Macy's Day Parade and stuff like that. Was this a dream that you guys had? Because I know one of you grew up in the Midwest somewhere, right? Like in.
Yeah, I grew up in Kansas City, Missouri. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I grew up in Louisville, Kentucky.
You did?
Yeah.
So were you aware of the Rockettes growing up? Was this something
I was. I danced my entire life, so I always knew who the Rockettes were. I always woke up early on Thanksgiving morning to watch the Rockettes perform on the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and I just thought that they were the most glamorous, beautiful women I'd ever seen, and so to actually be one is really a dream come true.
I bet it's very cool to look out into the audience and see, like, little girls, how you guys were.
It actually is, that's one of my favorite parts about doing the Christmas Spectacular, is that whenever we do like the Santa number or the Ragdoll number, we always see little children out in the aisles dancing. It's so cute.
You know, I've seen a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff at different ballet productions and stuff like that, and the thing that people don't realize, I think, sometimes with dancers is that you guys are athletes. I mean, this is, yes, you're having fun up there and you're dancing, but you're athletes. I mean, I've seen some seriously gnarly injuries happen in dance troops.
No kidding. And we rehearse for a month and a half before the show opens, 8 hours a day, 6 days a week. And then after that, we have tech rehearsal, which is 10 to 12 hours per day for lighting and all of the marks on stage. And then we do up to 6 performances a day. So it's an extremely athletic job. We actually have a whole athletic training program that we use to help keep us in the show. They tape our knees and ankles. We take ice baths in the athletic training room. Yeah, so it's similar to football players. So thank you for recognizing that. A lot of people don't realize that we're athletes.
It's incredible out there. I mean, I bet most of the girls who are up there with the Rockettes could play wide receiver for the Broncos. I have no doubt.
Oh, absolutely.
They got a vertical, I bet.
But they wouldn't be able to do the eye-high kicks, though.
They
so
probably
we've got one
couldn't
up on
do
them.
that.
Excellent point. So if nobody's ever seen the show before, what can we expect when you guys come through town?
Well, this show is the exact replica of the show in New York, and this is the biggest production that we've ever done before, and this show is created for the arenas, so it's larger than life. You have the costumes, the sets are larger than life, and we're traveling with an LED screen, and you're going to see the same numbers that you could have seen in the original show in 1933. The Parade of the Wooden Soldiers, the Living Nativity.
Oh, wow.
They're also going to see new routines. You're going to see the Santa number where starts out with one Santa Claus on stage and ends up with hundreds of dancing Santas on stage. So there's really something for the entire family in this show.
Now, the Living Nativity, you have real critters that are going up on stage with you?
We can't travel with the animals.
Right.
It's too rigorous of a schedule for the animals. But
I would imagine slipping on some donkey bones or something. That would not be cool.
That would not end well.
That would be very bad. So you guys have got so many shows when you roll into a town. It's probably just lightning paced. But have you had any opportunities to? You mentioned looking out and seeing all the little girls dancing in the aisles and stuff like that. Do you get a chance to meet anybody in the communities? Do you get a chance to meet any of the kids? And if so, do you have any special memories from the tour so far?
we do actually. We get to do a lot with the community. We do a lot of hospital visits, which is always fun, especially with the little ones. We love little kids. They're always so bright-eyed and brighter smiled when we go to visit, and that's really fulfilling. It's a very fulfilling part of our job. And after the show, there's always kids outside waiting to get your autograph and your picture, and we're just dancers. We're just performers. We don't, necessarily think of ourselves as celebrities, but you get to feel like one for a few moments, and it's just so exciting to get to interact with the people in all of these different cities.
I have two little girls, and one of them is 4 years old, and I just really want to take them home and give them to Tessie for Christmas. I mean, seriously.
She would be so excited with all the sparklers.
In so we can take pictures.
If nothing else, I kind of want to wear the costume home.
Don't do that. No.
No, that would be good. Thank you, ladies.
Our pleasure. Thank you for having us.
Randy and Alana. Oh, ho, 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 okay. Wow, 104.3.